This is Biker Dad, brought to you by Biker Justice USA and the National Academy of Motorcycle Resorts. Have you ever sat at your job and thought, what if I just got up and left? Tell that horrible boss to take this job and shove it. Have you ever wanted to just walk out? What about burnout? Well, that's exactly what I did, but I didn't just quit. I left my 25-year corporate career to ride motorcycles and tell your story.
Daytona Beach, Florida, where you can actually drive onto the beach. Rick Fairless, a legend of his own, introduced me to Richard Rollins, Mayfield, Kentucky. Southeast Missouri, beautiful city of Knoxville, Tennessee. Gulf Coast of Mississippi, the Florida coast and the Tampa Bay area, Orange County Choppers, Roadhouse and Museum, talking to Paul Tuttle Sr. himself.
But make no mistake, this is not a show about motorcycles or even about me. Instead, I travel across the country to meet the people who use their passion for motorcycles to make their communities stronger, safer, and better. This is Biker Dad. Hi, my name is Chris Best, and I left my 25-year corporate career to ride motorcycles and tell stories. And this time, that adventure brings me to, I don't know, where the heck are we? I just know we're out in the middle of nowhere in Alabama at a place called the Rally at the Crossroads. We're not only checking out what's going on here in Alabama on a gloomy Veterans Day. Don't worry, the gloom's not stopping the party, but we're also motorcycle camping. That's on this episode of the Biker Dad TV show, so let's roll.
Right in the door, My name's Debbie Daniels. I go by Taz. Everybody knows me as Taz. I help build this place. I run the general store inside. Now, this is a multi-purpose venue in Andalusia, Alabama. Twice a year they have a bike fest. Veterans Day rally is last Alabama rally of the year, and we do it here to honor veterans over Veterans Day every year, and we raise money for local veterans group, and we get a bunch of toys and money we raise for local kids for Toys for Tots for Christmas. We've sent money to, we actually have a thank you letter from Gary Sinise's foundation. We sent money to him last year, and the local pilot club, which helps veterans in this area. We always have live music on our stage that we built. They do bike games, the golf cart games. We do raffles, karaoke. There's always a karaoke contest on Thursday night. And we have a meet and greet where everybody brings food and we all just eat together and mingle. And then we just party. Just party, party, party. 21 and older, you have to be 21 to get in because there is some nudity. Clothing is optional at these events. And you can't have people under 21 in here or drinking, you know. So you got to follow the law.
I'm David Brock. I'm from Aberdeen, Mississippi. That's about 30 miles south of Newport. I came to the first rally here, and this is the second one I've been to. I missed one last year because my wife passed away last November, and when she died, she was going to be cremated. And I told her, I said, well, if you want me to, I'll take some of your ashes around to all of the rallies that you danced at and spread the ashes everywhere you danced. So I spread the ashes out here and in there and out there Wednesday night. I always come in on Wednesday night. I've already been to the shop in Bama. Where else? Oh, that Bama was terrible because that was our wedding anniversary. Everybody at all the rallies that we have ever been to knew Kathy. Everybody here knew Kathy. And I got a picture of her out there in the camper. I carried her ashes all the way up to the shop. And then we had the ceremony to scatter her ashes, and I kept some in Ziplocs to bring to the rest of the rally. And I kept a few for myself. Yeah, she's smiling at me back in the camper. Yeah. Well, she talked me into getting a cat, so the cat comes with me and her to all the rallies. She's our rally cat. little bobtail. Yeah. I wasn't gonna let her get it, but I finally broke down. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Stitch. My little rally pup. This is my little rally pup, Bean. She hangs out in the pocket and started introducing her to motorcycles, and here we are.
How far did you guys come from?
Mobile.
And you rode all the way up here with her in the pocket like that?
About halfway.
I need a sister.
No, first time. Actually, really good little event. I mean, a lot of space. Surprised there's not more people here, but I mean, it's actually a really nice event. Great area, convenient to town.
No, over your shoulder we've got a shower house. It's got two functional showers in it. Got a wash sink next to it. Got our stage over here. Got vendors lining both sides of the field. Got our saloon and our dance hall. Well, we've got a full service bar in there. It's you can bring your own, but we do have for donations. You can buy beer or mixed drinks, whatever. It's a full bar. This rally and the rally at Bama Fest up in Forkland by Denapolis, Alabama. They always do a veterans salute. It's just honoring the veterans that served, the ones that are still here. Like myself, I'm a 20-year veteran of the Air Force. It gets bigger every year, and it gets better every year. It's going to be something really big one of these days. Every year it gets a little bigger. Yeah, you need to come check us out down here in LA, Lower Alabama.
I've been motorcycle camping several times, including with all Octane Camping at the rally at the shop earlier this year in Alabama. But one person who isn't much of a camper herself, just like me really, and has not been motorcycle camping before, came along for the ride this time. And her name is Tonya, but sometimes we call her Hiker Mom.
I like this a lot.
What?
I like this so much. It's just not what I expected. It's very cool. You could come with a bunch of your friends and each of you get a tent and just, I don't know where all else they set up for what events, but you could do this anywhere. Let's go inside and check the tent out. Oh, and I didn't look in our bags. Shampoo, conditioner, toothbrush. Oh, very cute. Oh, earplugs. I might use that tonight. I might use these too, though.
This fan normally comes in handy when it's hot. It's not going to be hot.
Yeah, but it'll keep the air circulating. Just so it's not stagnant.
So you think you're going to be able to sleep in this place, in this thing?
Yeah, I do. Oh, and I thought I'd like sink through it, but it's pretty firm. This is nice. I like it a lot, actually.
So those are like one-use pillows.
Oh, really?
Waterproof pillows.
Water pillows?
No, they're like waterproof, I think, if I remember correctly.
They're nice. The space. There's a lot of space. And they're tall. You can drink and have fun and not have to worry about getting home. You are home. Wow.
It's raining. It looks like snow on the
Oh my
video.
gosh. This is cool. These are nice.
Hi, I'm Chris. I'm the CEO of All Octane Camping LLC. My business partner Derek is around here somewhere. So All Octane Camping is essentially a portable accommodations for varying different events such as motorcycle rallies, music festivals, mud bogging, and we try and take the hassle out of camping for you. We come, we bring everything, set it all up for you, provide you with bedding, beds. We do medical grade pillows, so they're never reused. It's the one thing we can't sanitize. We set it all up and we tear it all down and we host the entire weekend with you and have a blast doing it. So, having camped ourselves and doing it, it can be frustrating, trying to keep all that stuff on your bike. So this way we take all that away for the average biker who doesn't really want to put all that stuff on their bike and travel around. and you can just show up and start partying right away. You don't even have to worry about setting up.
My name is Derek Taylor. I'm a co-founder of All Octane Camping. Well, with what you got your nice little outdoor mat. Don't want to track anything inside. Our tents they're 8-man tents, but they're octagonal. So you got plenty of room on either side for all your stuff. I ain't very tall. I'm only 5'9", but I got friends that are 6'3", and they have no problem standing up in here. Like I said, there's more than plenty of room for all your stuff. You get exactly what you see. Full linen, queen size air mattress, fan with light. It will last probably at least a couple of days on a charge, and it's great to have, whenever it's hot and you're trying to sleep, which we've done really good at this rally. The weather's been absolutely perfect. During the day it's hot, but at nighttime it falls down and it's great, comfortable weather.
I had an awesome time camping with All Octane Camping in 2023, and they got a lot more coming up in 2024 with some new features and new fun and even more comfortable tents, so stay tuned for that. And if you'd like to get a list of the events that they have coming up in 2024 and come camping along with me and maybe even Biker Mom, go to alloctanecamping.com. Thousands of innocent bikers are injured and even killed on our streets and highways in the United States every year. And far too often, we don't get the justice we deserve, even if we did absolutely nothing wrong. So how do you find the help you need? People who are ready to go to the mat and get justice for you? Just go to bikerjusticeusa.com to find a list of lawyers across the United States who are trusted by me, Biker Dad. Hi there, this is Chris Best, the Biker Dad. I'm just here to let you know that myself and the hundreds of thousands of people who follow us on social media and watch the TV show are here to help. Do you need help with something? Give me a call. That's my number right there, 251-402-6392. Especially if you need legal help, I have an army of lawyers across the country who can help you with injuries after motorcycle crashes especially, but other stuff like crime and everything else too. So give me a call, 251-402-6392. Our Back on Two stories are brought to you by Biker Justice USA and the National Academy of Motorcycle Injury Lawyers. You may remember recently our story on the Freedom Fest in Orange Beach, Alabama.
My name is Tony Sawyer, owner of Bob's Downtown Restaurant, and I'm a brother Marshall.
Eddie Kazee, I'm a real estate broker here in town, and I'm a brother Marshall too. We do the Mardi Gras parade. We do quite a bit of charity work too. This run today is all about charity for Gulf Coast Youth Reach, so everything we raise today goes to them.
Today we had a fundraiser for youth outreach. You check out the t-shirts. I'm one of the sponsors there, helping young men who've had substance abuse issues and on the back half of getting their lives together. It's a good cause. I'm always happy to help people who are helping others.
Bikers and Jeepers from across the state, even across the country, gathered to show their patriotism and raise money for a good cause. Well, that has come to total fruition now, and the Marshalls group in Orange Beach, Alabama was able to make a big surprise for the organization that they raised money for.
Hey, listen up. Hey guys, listen up. I just told David from Youth Reach, okay, that we had, tonight we came in here with $3,000. You guys spent another $3,400 in this thing.
Golly.
You know,
That's
I'll give you a round of applause. What that addition was.
You guys have been beyond faithful to us. I know not everyone is probably acquainted with Youth Reach. We operate a 24/7 since 1984. We have been operating from Houston now to Alabama since 2008. No cost to families. Predominantly, we help those who are fatherless. You guys have all experienced probably to some degree, whether you've run into kids who have no fathers or you yourselves. My dad was an orphan. He didn't have a father to step in and teach him what dads teach their sons, whether it's how to ride a motorcycle, how to ride a bike. But my dad did that for me.
How to fish.
how to fish, man. The list goes on. How to hunt, how to the simple things, tying a shoe. You all, if you're fathers, you have a unique way, I'm sure, that you love your sons. You've had something, you've left something on their lives, you've imprinted something. And we get guys who have they have nothing. They don't have that father who came in and said, hey, why don't you try it like this? Hey, why don't you, when you're holding that hammer like this, you'll have more, momentum, whatever. So we get boys who, a lot of raised by great mothers who don't know how to be men and who can take and take and take and give nothing back. So we try to take these men at least for a year at no charge to their families. We put tools in their hands. We put them on their knees to clean. It's from making a bed to, we got a guy right now my wife and I go to Coronado. He's gonna be a SEAL. He gets his trident pinned on him January 20th. Cool. And this is a kid that had nothing. Another guy right now is in boot camp. He was elected to be his battalion leader. And he came from Liberia without any hope, without a father, and he came and found a place to have an identity. Yeah. So you guys are pouring into. Go Tigers. Yeah, go Tigers. You guys gather and you guys gather and you have fun, but this is amounting to change. You guys gather and you ride motorcycles, but what you're doing is actually exacting change in the lives of this county and ultimately the lives of soldiers. Six guys went to the military this year from Youth Reach. So that's part of that's part of what you guys are going into. Devin, Summer and I got to be there for the celebration and just to see you surrounded like you were. I just pray that this year is one where the Lord just surrounds you. You feel hugged by a father. You've been a good father and a good friend and a good leader, and I just honor you for that. And I pray for strength for this year over you. We love you.
Thank you, David.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you guys. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Glad we can help.
Yeah. Oh, it's huge. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Now, this week's Biker Dad Tech Tip. Biker Dad Tech Tip.
We're at Mobile Bay Harley Davidson for this week's tech tip in action. We're going to be doing several tech tips over the next probably 2 months on this bike, which is something I just picked up the other day. It is a 2005 Harley Davidson Softail Standard. The woman who sold this to me lied about the mileage. She said it has 1,600 miles on it only, but it has 1,900. Oh my God!
Well, I mean, take it back.
Yeah. So do the math. It's an 18-year-old bike, has 1,900 miles on it. It's driven a little bit over 100 miles a year on average.
Yeah.
I've put about 70 miles on it since yesterday, so I've already got almost a year's worth of miles on the bike. Sounds awesome. Hey, you found this barn find. It's really low, but there are some landmines in an old bike that's been sitting around, right? Neil with Mobile Bay Harley Davidson's here to tell us about that.
Exactly. Used bikes. We have a huge selection of used bikes, and we've got to comb through the good ones to the best ones out there.
Yeah.
Looking at the tires, are you ready? Still round and they're still rubber, and they're not dry rotted and cracked, but Department of Transportation mandates a date code, and these were made in the 44th week of 2004.
Oh, I was a month off.
These tires were original to the bike. There's probably some collector out there that'll say, "Hey, save them. I want everything original." Next thing, I'll squeeze the brake, bounce it a little bit. Some bikes that have the port covers, you're not gonna be able to see it too much, but give it a feel. Make sure there's no leaking seals. Oh, guys, they make it look pretty when you're pulling up. Like, oh wow, but you're down the street and your pants are covered.
Yeah, I have one of those bikes.
Exactly. I'm gonna fire it up. Sounds great. And here's what I'm noticing now. No turn signals.
Yeah.
That's probably good to get a key light. And there, we'll check high beams. Good to go there. Horn. A much older bike, I'll put my hands on it if it's cool, and I'll this long I can almost feel the vibration or clicking. You can almost feel the noise if there is any. This one, like tight as a drum. You start with the turn signals that weren't working earlier.
Yep.
Someone has managed to relocate them. I believe on the Softail standard, they were hanging up off of the handlebar. This was a relocation when someone added a windshield. No, not even to entry-level standards.
Not even to Chris Best, terriblest mechanic in the world standards.
Oh, geez, the tank's empty. And they'll go add oil, take off riding, and it fills right back up. And that's a bad time.
Cool. Anything else? Overall, what do you think about the bike? What do you think about?
Well, I'm seeing just your average accessories, some of the items that a person would put on before they left the dealership. You know, some pegs, just things to dress up. They probably got rolled into their financing. Or,
I got some chrome grips.
Now, I'm not sure if that part number is for the seat or if it's for the tab. Usually there'd be some stuff mounted around here. But I mean, God, that's great condition.
Yeah, it is very comfortable.
Carbureted bike, so it's ignition control module.
I reset the battery to see if it cleared the engine code, and I didn't.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't think I got them back on there right. So maybe we can sort that out real quick.
Not a problem. So all you connected. I mean, everything looks like nothing's hacked to pieces. I mean, this bike wasn't really out there long enough to.
It is a new battery, or newish, because that's not a Harley battery, and it says 523 on there. So
when a bike does come in, a used bike, we spend on average about $1,600.
Oh wow!
Putting new tires, new batteries, oil changes, making sure that everything's good to go. Now, we want to make it roadworthy and safe. Give the end user the opportunity to make it the way he wants. And you've been around bikes long enough to know what you're looking at, and you knew it was a good investment. Proud of you. Proud of you, and a little jealous.
So now the question is, if I just get it 100% roadworthy and pass it on to somebody else who loves the bike just the way it is.
I can go grab a 2023 Softail standard off the floor that has just about that same tank. This is it's classic. The blonde engine with the black, it's a basic Harley.
It's definitely a great bike, and I think I got a good deal too. So we'll be doing a few more videos on this bike as we go along. Neil gave us a great overview, and now we're gonna get some specifics in the next few videos in the weeks to come. Hey, if you see us wearing this stuff here on the Biker Dad TV show and you think, oh, that's cool, I'd kind of like some of that, well, you can get it. Just go to tvbikerdad.com and click on the shop at the top of the page. We got everything from coffee cups, t-shirts, and a whole lot more. It's tvbikerdad.com.
I pity the fool that don't watch Biker Dad TV. Now,
a Biker Dad road trip. On the road in northeast Arkansas on my way to the Show Me State back home in Missouri, where I'm originally from. And I passed one sign along the highway probably hundreds of times that said, "Come see the Johnny Cash Boyhood Home." And I finally got a chance to stop there. The historic home in Dias County, Arkansas is an Arkansas State University heritage site that allows visitors to explore the early history and culture of northeast Arkansas and the huge influence of legendary country singer and outlaw Johnny Cash and the impact he had on the entire area. As you can imagine, he may have become a massive legend and a wealthy man, but he started at humble beginnings in this tiny little house out in the middle of nowhere. With a wood stove and all the other amenities, or lack thereof, you'd expect from a house in the 1930s in rural Arkansas. One of the cool but strange things about this is that the road signs don't take you directly to the Johnny Cash house. You have to visit the visitor center and buy a ticket, and they take you out there. But if you do a little sneaking around, you can probably find it on your own as well. But I ain't gonna tell you. You gotta go there yourself. That's it for this week's episode of the Biker Dad TV show from Andalusia, Alabama, and the rally at the Crossroads. If you get a chance to check out some of these small rallies in Alabama, you should do so as long as you know what you're getting into and what you're gonna see when you're there. Again, that's it for this week's episode. Until next time, please look twice for motorcycles.